Welcome to another video on my ESP32 multi-purpose device, Internet of Things, GPIO, digital input output with LED buzzer, 7-segment display which is also 7 LEDs, LDR, light dependent resistor, liquid crystal display, LCD, 2 motors, servo motor and a fischertechnik pulse modulation motor, both driven by pulse modulation. And I used to be busy with keypad. I discarded it for good reason. Because it didn't work out, probably due to the keypad. So I shift my focus to this event-driven microphone. Retrace the code, but before I can use it I have to put some wires to it. I have to fix this wire as well and then see if I can get things working. So let's start wiring or rewiring. Right, I have put 2 wires from the microphone to a GPIO. This is the as yet uncommented code for the microphone, which is basically not correct yet, and here I have put all the probes for the microphone as well, and I have put everything to 5 volts because this is much higher than the other signals that I was in another experiment. Anyway, 5 volts. How does it work? Well, there's digital in, there's digital out. Which is which? Make input digital in is, as I've read correctly, is 22. And if make is input, let me do it differently. I select everything and just say okay, uncomment. Then this is high, this should be high as well, I think. Yes. Make input is low, that is nice, and digital write 8 is high. That depends on this one. That one is a black, and if I read that correctly, that should be 13, and I have trouble reading that correctly, but I assume it is 13. So then 13 and 13 and 13 and 13. What is 7 then? I have no idea. 13. Okay. What is 24? 24 is digital out. So I have to do a digital out. And I have to read the digital out from the GPIO. mic input is this one. Right. Let's just see if this works. Everything is set nicely. Go. Whatever happens, happens. And then of course do select the serial monitor, always good. Well, I'm not interested in this one, to be honest. You can read this one now, but oh, that's another one, of course. I have to keep in mind that it says microphone. And then it goes some stuff. So how much times, or how should I do this? Basically I should wait for microphone to do something. I can snap my fingers and keep snapping it, but so far does it do anything? If mic input is high, then print 7 is 1. So what it comes down to is keep snapping my fingers, and then hopefully 7 is 1. So that was correct, basically. But if I don't snap my fingers, then what is going on? Let's see what happens then, because I didn't see anything on the oscilloscope. Seven is 1. Okay, so basically 7 stays 1 and microphone input stays high. That means that the digital input is wrong somehow, so 22 should be checked. So if this clearly doesn't work, you look here at schematics. Then you find that it's not 22 but it's 12 and it's 14. And yeah, this doesn't matter anymore. Keypad is gone, but it's 12 and 14. Also, this LED is seemingly connected to the 1 or 2, and when I take a magnifying glass, then I am assuming it's D2, but D2 does not exist because D2 is 10. Or is it really 13? I have to find out. So let's make this 12 and leave it 13, I don't mind. So let's do this again. Let's see whatever comes out of it. And I should take this lamp away. Okay. Now, is 7 0 or is 7 1? Seven is 0. Very good. So, mind the spikes here. That should be measured by this one, by the way. No, is 0. So on that one does not work. It is 12, yes. Digital right 13 apparently is not correct. So what I can do is measure what is really sent out. Which one should I use? Well, let's take the blue one. Yep. And then put a wire in here and put a wire in here, and then measure which value it shows. So this one has one blip and goes to 0. Okay. And this one, well, obviously it is, what is that for signal? So, okay, what I can do, of course, looking at the schematics, 13 or 10 is listing them both. So 7 is 1. Semicolon 13, and after that 7 is 1, 10, is high, but then we should also say that's an interesting signal, by the way. And then I mean this signal that was appearing. So here we make 10 is low, and here we make 13 low. See whatever happens then, time permitting. So make input high, snapping my fingers. What kind of input do I get, if any? Well, right now absolutely none. Oh, by the way, this should be high, this should be low then, and this should be high and low. And last time doing it again. Again, this signal. What is the cause of it? Looks interesting, but why? What happens? Okay, it's working. Without doing anything, what happens? Does this LED start blinking if it is low? Nope, it doesn't. So then I change this to 10. One last time. Because one is slow blinking and the other is fast blinking. However, which is which? What is going to happen? And the blips, these short blips are very interesting. But I'd rather see an LED blink. And to be honest, I don't see anything. So, except for here, this is quite interesting. But that's all I can say right now. So, am I further? Yes, because I had to check for this wiring, which I have to change, of course. But it still doesn't do what I like. Alright, despite some wiring changes and code changes, it still doesn't really do what I like. So next time better, I hope. And these motors, well, same story. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion, much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show your appreciation by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired, or you become also a patron. And depending on the pledge you make, may have your name mentioned on my website and with my videos. More information is under this video. And mind the website with much more interesting stuff like videos, pictures, etc. And in the next segment you will see the same. This is going to be continued. Have a nice day and bye bye.